What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the next video in our channel, Just Invest. I'm Justin.
I'm Shay.
And let's jump right into this video. We're going to talk about market cap or market capitalization. We're going to talk about trading volume, and we're going to talk about volatility. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So let's get started with the first thing on the bulletin board today. Market capitalization, also known as market cap. The market cap refers to the total value of a company, the total market value of a company. You can find this information out by multiplying the total number of outstanding shares by the current share price of the company. This is really important information because a company with a lot of value, a high market value, is often a very stable company. So, what is a blue chip stock?
A blue chip stock is a huge company with an excellent reputation.
Yes, these are your companies that are well known and pretty famous. These are the companies that generally make the safest investments. Blue chip companies often have a market cap of somewhere in the billions, if not more. We can take a look at Apple's market capitalization. Apple's market cap is 2.17 trillion. Alphabet Inc. has a market cap of 1.18 trillion. What is Alphabet Inc.? Comment down below real quick if you know what Alphabet Inc. is. What is Alphabet Inc.?
Google's parent company.
Google. If you knew that, comment you knew that down below. If you're a smarty pants.
Like me. Not like him.
I'm the smarty pants.
Not like him.
I'm the smarty pants. Let's look at a few other examples of market capitalization. Here we have Microsoft. We scroll down, we have a market cap of 1.62 trillion. That's pretty good. That's really high. That means the company is going to be really stable. That's the benefit of having a high market cap. It's less prone to volatility within the market. Having a low market cap isn't necessarily a bad thing. These companies, if they do well, have a lot of potential to grow, which can be extremely rewarding in the long term. So if you aren't afraid of taking risks, you might want to look into a company with a smaller market cap. So keep that in mind. High market cap can be good, it's more stable, but a low market cap also isn't bad either. So, moving on, let's talk about trading volume. The trading volume refers to the amount of times that company or share was traded within any given period of time. So, what do you think? Do you think a company should have a high trading volume or a low trading volume?
I believe it should have a high trading volume.
Say it a little louder.
I believe it should have a high trading volume.
You're right. It should have a high trading volume. Stock that has a high trading volume means that when you buy it, you can also sell it one day in the future. I would shoot for a trading volume of around in the millions. Generally 1 million at the very least is pretty decent. You want to be careful with a low trading volume because a low volume could show that if you bought this stock one day, the next day you might not be able to sell out of that position. So always be careful. You can buy a stock and one day can't sell it if you have nobody else to buy it from you. So be careful. You don't want to invest in a company with a low trading volume. You might get stuck with that stock. Next, let's talk about volatility. So what is volatility?
Volatility is how risky a stock is.
Basically, it's simply a measurement of how risky your investment is going to be. Another measurement of risk is called the beta, which uses a scale of 1 to 5. 1 being stable and 5 being extremely risky, with a high likelihood of fluctuations in the market. But keep in mind, these are all just measurements of the likelihood of a stock falling in value, not absolute proof. And you never want to sell out just because the position goes down. It's a part of the natural fluctuations of the stock market. They go up sometimes, they go down sometimes. Try not to let your emotions get the better of you.
And never time the stock market.
Never time the stock market. That does not end well for anybody. Trust me.
Just do your research.
Do your
Always
research.
do your research. Never listen to somebody else.
Always do your research. Don't just listen to me. It's best to just do your own research. Look it up for yourself. You never know if an investment is right for you. Always do your research, and please understand you can always lose money. So do your research. Do your goddamn research. So in last video, we talked about the PE ratio, the annual growth, and the dividend yield. You can check that out in the link down below. And to sum everything up, basically, you want to look out for a low PE ratio. You want to check the annual growth. Remember, the stock market averages a return of about 7%. So anything above 5% is pretty good. Dividend yield of about 2% or more, 2% of the stock's value because of inflation. Inflation is going to eat away at your money if you're lower than 2%. I'd even shoot for about 3%. If you're not interested in dividend income, I would definitely look for a stock or a share that has at least 7 to 10% annual returns every year. Always pay attention to the trading volume.
Always.
So, market cap, pretty good if it's high. PE ratio, pretty good if it's low. Trading volume, pretty good if it's high. Dividend yield, if you want dividend income, pretty good if it's high. Annual growth, always good if it's high. You always want the number high. Tremendous, high, tremendous. That's my Donald Trump impression.
I don't like it.
Now, in next week's video, this is where we're going to talk about some of the key things to do when investing and even before investing. We're going to talk about the importance of having an emergency fund. We're going to talk about dollar cost averaging, an important technique to understand when investing. And we're going to talk about the second value of a share price, something you probably haven't heard of yet. So stay tuned in the next video for that information. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as always.
I'll see you in next week's video. Peace.
And volatility.
Do it again.
And volatility.
Volatility.
And volatility. I can't say it.
Say it again.
Volatility.
Volatility.
And volatility.
Good enough.
What's up? My name's Shay. Yo, that's how some of them be in the videos. They be like, the thumbnail, and they just start posing.
Thumbnail.